Hello, howdy, hi, and happy Halloween. It is October 31st, which I'm sure you guessed because I said happy Halloween. I am on the second to last day of the first module of the ANMT program through NHI to become a neuromuscular massage therapist. It is fucking intense. It's so intense. Sorry for cussing, but that is how I feel. I have not had any time to do any behind the scenes, nothing, because Captain is a little behind in life. But I'm having such a good time in life right now. First of all, I just want to take a moment to do a little gratitude spiel right now. This month was very intense for me, and I was getting really overwhelmed with the amount of things that I feel that I had to do right now. And I'm getting better at the skill of task ranking, because that's what's going to help propel you the best. Like, not only do you have to know what tasks you do, understanding which task is the most important to get you to the current goal that you're trying to do is going to be like systems and processes ease. But it is a skill, and it is a hard skill that I'm still learning, and it's only 3 years into doing time blocks and schedule planning and all that stuff. So I was feeling very overwhelmed, and I was almost beating myself up about it, especially because, as we know, comparison is the thief of all joy. And I was comparing myself to some of the other students that are in the class that have different resources, different privileges, different advantages, and different journeys. They don't even want the same things. We're not even like going for the same things. And also, what is the drive behind wanting to be a massage therapist? That will also determine where it's going. So logically, why am I comparing? Because I'm not even on the same journey as anybody else, just like everybody else is on their own special journey. And so I had to stop, and I had to think, and I was like, okay, let us think back, because I've lived a lot of shitty versions, right? And I think this is a great meditation. So if you can think back to a time where you hated life, and if that's now, I'm so sorry, but I think back to a time where life was really, 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 really hard for me, and I think about what I was wanting, what I was envisioning, and where I wanted to be, and then I compare that to how close does that sound to where I'm at now. So for me personally, that means the before four was I was homeless. I wanted to go to school, but it was not within the cards. I couldn't go to school and sustain myself or get out of debt. And I didn't have a safe place. So like, I had lots of places where I could stay, but none that were safe enough for me to unmask or relax or to build roots. I didn't like the state I was in. I didn't give me benefits or help for the level of privilege that I was at, and that matters a lot, and I don't think people understand that sometimes. And now where am I? I am in the state I've always wanted to be, because I knew it would give me and help me because of where I'm at in societal standards, in the tax bracket, right? Where the life I've lived, this state would help me out the most. Not only that, they value education, and that is my dream, to be a forever student. So I wanted a place where I could learn and grow. I am currently living in one of the nicest places I've ever lived, and most peaceful, living in the most peaceful place I've ever lived. I'm able to have a desk. I have a fridge full of food. I can decorate. I built these shelves that you see. Like, I am in a state that supports me with a home and a car, and I have a good job, and I've got a good team, and I have colleagues who enjoy hanging out with me and learning from me and studying with me, and I have a social life. Oh my God, what? Workaholic Jade has a social life? Yeah, homie, I got a social life. What? So there's all these things, and I just wanted to take a moment to be like, yeah, it feels like a lot, because before you were just surviving. It was survive and work, and everybody cheered you on because hustle culture is so glorified. But I wasn't happy. I didn't have a good support system. I wasn't eating. My body wasn't good. I couldn't demask. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't play. I couldn't create, because all I was doing was just surviving, just living and trying to get through. And now I'm at a space where I'm at a point of privilege to learn, because education is a fucking privilege, and you have to reach a certain point or you have to reach a certain level or have tools to get to a specific spot of privilege to be able to do that. And my dream has been to have a peaceful place to live and fucking learn. And that is literally what I'm doing right now. And so I wanted to be like, okay, yes, we're overwhelmed, but we are living our dream. The dream that we have always wanted to do. The dream with which we had sacrificed years of living out of our car in our 20s to have a home where I can learn and sleep and eat and the sustainability to keep going to school and to chase after my dream. And now because of that privilege, I know that I want to be a doctor. I know that I don't want to just massage and travel the world. I want to establish roots. I want to build foundation here, and then also 6 months out of the year when it gets too cold, leave and go do a job in other places. I want the best of both worlds. I want a dynamic multiple income. I want to be a doctor, and then after I get my doctorate, then I just want to keep going to school so I can be a baddie with a bunch of bachelors. That's it. I want to be smart, I want to know lots of things, and I want to be a part of the wellness world where we don't gotta pop pills and we can learn about our bodies and help you connect with yourself. And yeah, all right, I'm done with my gratitude spiel. Yeah, I'm done with that. Now y'all know my end journey has changed. It's changed to wanting to be a doctor. So for November, because I am behind, I am focusing on getting ahead, but I decided how I want to continue the series so that you could follow along on the NHI series, because way too overwhelmed during the week with work and school and homework and studying to be also doing behind the scenes content. But when we go through each module, we have 1 week of all in-person classes, and I decided following along during that week of in-person classes is going to be where I share about what's going on as I'm going through the ANMT Advanced Program. So that's my little update. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but this is my awesome computer setup. I find that I like having 2 mouses because I keep standing and stuff. I like having the notes, of course, me and my girl on my screensaver, because we gotta know what's important. Loveless ladies, Admiral, that's my boss. Captain. Anyways, that is it. And I will let you know how it goes on Monday when I've got all those tests.